Yes, Rohit ji.
Hello, good evening, all the masters. Good evening, friends. My name is Rohit. Basically, I'm from Germany, and I came into the meditation. So I give you a brief introduction about me. I came into the meditation since 2 years. So I'm doing meditation seriously. I'm doing the meditation since 2 years, and so I started my journey of the meditations almost since like 5 years. So I came into the spiritual path by listening to Osho and reading his book. Initially, I started come into the spirituality, and then before 2 years, uh, I came into the I came to know about the PMC and the Patriji, and then I started doing the meditation on the Anapanasati. And since then, I am doing meditation regularly every day in the morning and the evening, like 1 hour, at least in the morning, 1 hour, evening, 1 hour or half an hour. So, and this meditation and practicing meditation that changed my life very drastically. So, there is so many changes happen in my life. And yeah, it was. Just because of the meditation, I can grab all the knowledge that I have learned from the different masters like Osho, Patriji, and if I'm reading some spiritual books, so because of the meditation, I can grasp all the knowledge, and I can practice in my life. So today I'm going to talk about my first guru, Osho. uh, so some of the teachings of the Osho, like how I got inspired and what I have adapt in my life, and what I am practicing from the Osho's teaching. So I would like to share about you about four topics like unconditional love, awareness, then reaction and the response, and the freedom. So let's first talk about the unconditional love. So what is the unconditional love? So normally in our life, we are oftenly mistaken love for the attachment and for the need and the possession. So normally when we are saying we love someone like our partner or the person, then mostly we are loving. So we say we love, but there are some expectation is there in our love. So this expectation is maybe you are wanting for some people, you are wanting something from the other people, or it's if you are possessing some people, so it's not uh, true love or the unconditional love. So in unconditional love, the real love does not bind you, or it sets the other person free. So if you are loving, or if you love unconditionally, then you are creating space, or you are giving the space to the other person, and this space will create a really nice uh, harmony between you. So uh, then there is uh, in the unconditional love. So there is no greed or the possession. Then the true love and true happiness, or true peace you will feel. Uh, and for the unconditional love, it will overflow from you. So first thing, like, so the unconditional love, it will come out of you when you love yourself. So first of all, we have to uh, learn, or we have to accept ourselves what we are. So whatever we are, we have to accept ourselves, and we have to do the self love. Then only we can do unconditional love to others, because if we don't love ourselves, then we cannot love others. So so whatever we are doing or acting is the reflection of our inner. So if we are not accepting ourselves, then we cannot accept the others as well. So first thing is to accept ourselves, and then we should then only we can do the unconditional love to the others. And to accept ourselves, so there is the other thing, it comes then the awareness. So how can we accept us and unconditionally without any judgment? So here comes the awareness. So unconditional love is the flower, then the awareness is the root. So it's come from the awareness. So what is actually the awareness is? So awareness is a fundamental for any spiritual growth. So in the awareness, you are the observer. So you are observing what is happening inside you, like how are you feeling, or you are watching without any judgment. Or so so awareness is not uh, uh, concentration, or like you are not concentrating on something, but you are watching as an object. Like you are the watcher, and the other thing is the object. So awareness or the mindfulness that I have learned from the Osho. Osho is saying many times in most of his discourses that we have to be aware of what we are doing. We have to be aware that whatever you are doing in your everyday practice routine, so you have to be aware of what you are doing. You have to be mindful. You have to be conscious. So this is your meditation. So if you are aware about what you are doing, then you are in the meditative state. And this awareness, this watchfulness will lead you towards the enlightenment. So with the awareness, there is your mind will be, so when you are the aware or when you are the conscious, then your mind will be still, and there is a space between your thoughts and your action. And this awareness will bring peace into you. So we have to be very much so whenever we uh, recognize that we are doing something unconsciously, so we try to do with awareness and the consciousness. Whenever we are eating the food, then we should be aware of what we are eating, or like we should be only do the eating. We should not bring the thought in between. So we try, so whenever we recognize, or whenever we remember that we should be mindful, and maybe you are cycling or maybe you are walking, then you try to be only walking, or be a walking, try to be do only a cycling, try to not think about anything and enjoy the environment and look around. So this thing will like this you can practice the mindfulness. So with the mindfulness, the other things will come. So in the life, we come through many difficult situations where we get angry. Sometimes we get jealous, and we suddenly we react because of the thing, because of someone is insulting us, then we directly react. But if we are the mindful, then we respond. So what is the response and the reaction? So response come with awareness. So if someone is insulting you, then you are not, then you will get angry. But if you are watching yourself, if you are aware of yourself, there is some anger is rising in you, then you will choose to be silent. Then you will not react, and you will not directly offend others, or you will speak some, you will react. So your reaction will make you in the stress. So it will create stress in you. But if you choose to be silent, in some situation, you can choose yourself, like what you want to be. So in this difficult situation, if you are aware, then you can choose by yourself, and this is your response. So you wait, take a take a deep breath and think about it. So think what is happening right now. Like why the other people is insulting and what is the reason. And if there is no reason you will find, then you just simply you can say he don't have the knowledge, and like the other person is not aware about the situation, so that's why he is doing. Maybe you also have some fault. Sometimes we did some mistake, we don't know, like we are doing the mistake, that's why someone is scolding you. But you shouldn't be just angry, you have to learn from it. And this is the response. So whenever some difficult situation come into your life, so you have to be think about it. Don't react and respond. Think twice. Do not try to not give any answer instantly, and try to think about it and then do some action. So this response, and with the response, so the reaction is make you a slave. So reaction is like you are repeating some pattern. So you have some pattern in your life and you are repeating it every time. So if some event is happen, like similar event will happen in your life, then you will react in the same way. So this makes you the slave. But the response makes you free, and it gives you the freedom, because at the moment, so every situation is different. So if you react according to the situation, then your action will be different. So this will make you free from your past programming of your mind. So response will make you free. And now, what is the freedom? So uh, freedom is not like you want to buy something and you want to do something whatever you like, so and you feel like this is the freedom. So this is not a freedom. So what is the freedom? The freedom is like, and so freedom is like you are not living according to someone's expectation, but you are living according to your true nature. So you are living your own truth moment to moment. And uh, in the freedom, you also get your responsibility. So you are responsible for your own act and whatever. So freedom comes with awareness. Awareness brings you to awareness brings you towards the freedom, and freedom is very freedoms will take you toward the responsibility. So whenever you are free to do any task, then you should be responsible for whatever you are doing. So you cannot blame to anyone now, because you have created uh, the situation, or you are going in some direction, you have choose some direction. So you have the freedom to go in any path. So this freedom will you choose the path, so you will face the circumstances. So the freedom will with the freedom you have to take the responsibility. And that is why most of the people are running from, they are going away from the freedom, because if you are the free to do anything, then all the responsibility come onto your shoulder. And instead of that, people are going toward the rituals, rules, and they are following some people, and then they say, like, we do whatever they say, but it never happened. So you have to be your own master. So it's so Osho's entire vision was like, be a light unto yourself, be aware, be loving, and be free. So this is what I learned from the Osho in my life. Like I'm practicing more mindfulness. I'm practicing awareness. So whenever I'm trying to uh, practicing when I go for the walk, then I try to be mindful towards my walking. Whenever I eating, I try to be mindful what I'm eating. And about the unconditional love, I'm practicing not to expect from any of my beloved. Like, I do not expect anything in the return. So whenever we expect anything in the return, then our love will be contaminated. So this thing I am practicing in my life, and this message that I wanted to share with you. So thank you everyone. If anyone wants to share anything or wants to have any question.
Share about your experiences with Patriji too. What have you learned from Patriji?
From the Patriji, yeah. So what I learned from the Patriji is first to do the meditation and do the practice. Like you should not be only listening to the masters. So once you start practicing, then the things will come to you. So first of all, the first video that I have watched of the Patriji is like your nose is your guru, or it's a pyramid. So whenever you are breathing in, breathing out, so you are taking a breathe in, breathe out. So this is your guru, and you are your own guru. So that I most like about the Patriji. I learned Anapanasati from the Patriji. Initially, I knew it, but do the practice in everyday life that come from the Patriji. And the other thing is like what I learned from the Patriji is like whatever you know, you should teach others. Like if I know ABC, then you should teach ABC to others, and then you will learn from the other as well. So whatever I know, I try to teach other people around me. So what I try to spread the knowledge, awareness on the meditation, like how it can help you in the daily life and to take decision. You will be really feel energetic if you do the meditation, and what are the benefits of the meditation and where it can lead you, and why we are here on the planet Earth to do the sadhana and the meditation and know ourselves. So these I am spreading with most of the people and trying to spread the knowledge and the wisdom and trying to bring as many people as I can into the meditation. So whenever I go to my some of my friends' place, then I do at least 5-10 minutes of the meditation. And even I whenever we have this Zoom session, and if I go to some of my friends' place, so I start the Zoom session in front of like with all of them, and I try to share like what we are doing in the meditation in the Sajjana Sangatya, how they can also join the Sajjana Sangati and how they can come onto the meditation. So like this, I'm try to spread the knowledge, as the Patriji said, like you should spread the knowledge as much as you can.
Wonderful. So, finally, like before meditation, after meditation, what changes have you observed?
Before meditation, actually, I was a bit uh, so I was bit not angry, but I was not really clear about what I have to do and what I don't have to do. And I was also so before starting the meditation, I was kind of I was a smoker. I was drinking, but after coming into the meditation, somehow my smoking habit and like little bit of drinking, it stopped by itself. It dropped itself. Like previously I tried to yes, I tried to drop all this thing, but I was not able to quit it. But after I came to the meditation, and I listened to the also, like whenever you feel to smoke, don't oppose it, but do it aware with full consciousness and awareness. If you smoke with full consciousness, then you will not able to smoke, because you are harming your body and you are not doing good to your body. You are harming yourself. So this thing I remember, and so this thing I recognize. And the other changes that came into my life is like my food pattern is changed. So previously, yeah, there is one incident I would like to share, which was So previously I was non-vegetarian, and one thing happened in my life is like when I was working in the restaurant. So at that time I was doing meditation not regularly, but I knew about the I was practicing uh, like alternate day or something. But one day in the restaurant, my chef gave me the task to bring one live fish from the pond and to kill it and clean it up and give it to them for the cooking. So this was not my task. This was a task for the other colleague, but somehow this colleague was absent on that day, and I have to do this task. And when I kill the fish myself, then something happened into me. I cannot see. And after the killing and cleaning the fish, I give it to the chef, and he put it on the pan. But still, I can see the fish was still vibrating or moving on the pan. And suddenly I felt like, what I am doing, why I am eating this live animal. Before that I was just buying this dead meat from the market and I was eating it. So I was not aware how it was killed and what is happened to the animal. On the same day, on after the next moment, I become vegetarian and I stopped eating any meat. Since then, it's like it was in 2019, and after that I stopped eating meat at all. And the other thing is like after I coming to the meditation, I became vegan, and I changed my food habit. Like I go towards more raw food. In the afternoon I eat only salads or the raw food, and I feel in the morning, even in the morning, I only drink like fruit juice or the fruit, and I feel like very energetic. And if I do the meditation, I can go very deep into the meditation. And I eat only once a day, only once a cooked meal. Uh, and the like I eat once a day cooked meal and one time any salad or fruit, and this gives me an energy to go very deep into the meditation. So uh, uh, this also happen because of the meditation, like uh, and also my anger reduces after the meditation. So now so before when there is small some small talk or some small argument is happening with my wife, then I was bit angry. But now after this meditation, after doing like this 2 years, even if I see my old friends, then they are saying like, Rohit, you are totally changed. Even my wife is saying you are changed. So I'm not reacting at all. So whenever I feel this small argument between, then I stop. I don't speak. I listen. And then if something I have to speak, it is important, then I speak. Otherwise, I don't speak. I will be in the silent. And whoever uh, so then the uh, because of this response, or I think about it, why she is scolding me. If I'm in the fault, then I go to her and I say sorry and I apologize, and I try to change myself, like why she is scolding me or why she is saying like this. So I think into this direction. And if after the this fighting, if she is in the fold, then she come to me and she will say sorry. So this, like this, our relationship is also going in a very deep uh, like deep harmony. And there is so much transparency is happening between us. Like now we are very transparent to each other, and she feels to share everything with me. She feels not to hide anything because of this nature. Like when I am changing myself, so she's feeling really safe. So she's feeling like I am the best friend of her. I am not like her husband, but she treat me as her best friend, and she share everything to me because I understand her and I do not react. I respond. So these changes also happen because of the meditation.
Wow. So very profound experiences within short span of time.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Rohit ji.
Thank
Yes,
you.
we can start meditation now.
Yeah. Thank you. Let's start meditation, masters. So we will sit for the meditation. We so yeah, let's darken our room. Close your eyes. Clasp your hands and cross your legs. Take a deep breath inside. Remove your glasses if you have here some. Observe your incoming breath and outgoing breath and try to be an observer. If any thoughts come into your mind, then don't go with the thoughts. Try to be an observer and be aware about thoughts. Slowly come back to your awareness. Put your hands onto your eyes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can open your eyes whenever you feel comfortable. Drink some water. Thank you, friends. Thank you, Sri Lakshmiji, for this platform, and thank you to arrange this group Poornima group meditation, and we all can share our wisdom and get wisdom from others. So thank you, everyone. If anyone wants to share anything,
Thank you so much, Rohitji. Someone messaged me. Master Rohit, very inspiring session. It also transformed the life of your family. What advice would you advise someone who joined first time for meditation and listening to you? My gratitude to you. Yeah.
uh,
Some, yeah.
yeah, my advice to someone who is joining first time is like try to practice or try to bring the meditation in your everyday life. So it will for first some like for first 30 days you have to be very you need to be very you need to give some effort, but afterward it will happen by itself. So it's like small plants. Once you are planting, then you are watering it for some like some months, and then afterward it will grow itself. So you have to water it, your meditation, like you have to practice it every day, and after 1 month it will be flowing itself. So uh, keep doing it every day. Keep regular in your meditation practice, and you will feel so many changes in your life. It will happen itself. It's a byproduct.
Thank you. Yes, Nilima.
Yes, yeah. Hi, Rohit. So,
Right.
thanks a lot for taking this beautiful session on Osho. So wisely, you have framed like what you have learned from Master Osho about the unconditional love and being aware of the situation, and be totally loving and give the freedom to everyone. And it's so beautiful the way that you have mentioned through your experiences. And yeah, so thanks a lot for taking this session. And so thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Nilimaji.
Anyone, friends, if you have any doubts, you can raise your hand.
Thank you, Indraji.
Okay. Yes. Once again, thanks a lot, Rohitji, and thank you, Nilima, for introducing a wonderful master to us for UK Masters. Yeah, thank you once again. So, friends, let's all connect in tomorrow's session. Good night.
Good night. Thank you. Bye.